name is Russell Smith, and I'm the technology facilitator for Carpenter Elementary as well as Fuquay-Varina High School. Today I wanted to demonstrate a cool tool online that allows you to create your own online Jeopardy-style review game. I know a lot of teachers like to use games in their course of their lessons to help, review content with their students, or to serve as kind of like a formative evaluation in kind of a fun way, so it keeps things interesting. But a lot of times you have to create the game yourself, or you have to find a template using PowerPoint or other ways. This site, eQuizShow.com, eQuizShow.com, allows you to create your own online Jeopardy-style review game for free. There is a way to upgrade to a paid account, which allows you to do more things, but I think you can get by with a free account if you don't want to spend. And I think the key word when you're a teacher is don't spend money. So let me show you very briefly how to create. So you click the create button here. And it asks you for a title, so I'm going to call it Year in Review. And I've already kind of played with it a little bit. And my password is Bengals. And I type in repeat the password here, and I click create. And I come to this page where it allows me to enter the category name. So my first category, I'm going to call it, let's say, English. Second category is math. Third category is social studies. Fourth category is science. And my fifth category, I'm just going to call it potpourri, in honor of the great Alex Trebek. To save the category names, you click Save, and it locks them in. If you want to change the individual names of the categories, you click on the pencil, and you can change it to whatever you like. And then you can save your changes. As you can see, you have a total of 15 different cells, or actually 25, I'm sorry, 25. For 25 questions, you have a max of 25 questions. And to change or to enter your information, you click on a cell where it says blank, and you have a space to type in the question and the answer. And then when you're done entering your information, you click Save and Continue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to fill out maybe about 3 rows of the questions in the interest of time. And I'll be back to you in 1 moment. Okay, so what I've done is I've entered questions for the first 3 rows for 3 questions for each of the categories. And I'm not going to enter any more for now. I think you get the idea. And then when you're done, you click Save and Submit. It leads you to this page, and this is where you can play your quiz show. You can also edit your quiz show here, but I'm going to click Play. This is where you choose how many teams you're playing. You can have no scoring. You can have 1 team all the way up to 6 teams. So traditionally you'd probably play at least 2 or 3 teams, but in this case I'm just going to play 1 team. And then you click play, and this is your screen. Of course, I only entered information for 3 questions for each category. So you click on the question, what is the answer for a multiplication problem known as? Down here, so you're going to solicit the response from the team. We know the correct answer is a product. So you say, and that was for 100, so if you click correct, you can see here, down at the bottom, it awards team 1 100 points. If it's incorrect, it's going to deduct 100 points, so it's going to back down to 0. And you can click response, and it shows you the response to the question. Then you go back to the screen, and you can see that the 100 question for the math category is taken. So let's say science for 200. This is the boiling point for water in Celsius. Y'all know what the answer is? The answer is 100 degrees Celsius. So let's see, 100 degrees. If it was incorrect, it would deduct 200 points. If it was correct, it would add 200 points. And that question for that category is good. So that is basically how the eQuizShow works. Let me pause it just for one moment and I'll show you another cool thing that you can also do using eQuizShow. Okay, so I'm back into the main page for eQuizShow, and let's just say, for example, that maybe you are really pressed for time and you really don't want to go through the trouble of having to create your own game board. You want to use something that somebody else has already created. So what you can do is you can go to this button which says Browse Gallery, and you can look for a template or a game that's already been created by somebody else. So you can search for something, let's say English, search, and these are different ones that are created by other people. So for example, if you are going to English here, figurative language, define simile. Or let's say you want to choose something from science, and you want to review about the Earth's crust. Of course, you'll probably want to preview these ahead of time, but these are questions that are created about in science for the Earth's crust, for earthquakes, mountains, soils, weathering, erosion, rocks, etc. So basically, the reason I'm showing you this is because you've got questions about technology, about if you're teaching a CTE class, for example, and you want to review about computer literacy. You could talk about the hardware, storage, and digital citizenship, taking care of your computer, being safe and secure, acronyms. This acronym describes a type of hardware interface or connection that is widely used for attaching peripheral devices to the computer. The answer would be the USB. So it depends on what classes you're taking, or what you're teaching, and what your students are studying. There might be a game that's already created that you can use, and you don't have to worry about creating it yourself. So basically, that's what there is to show about eQuizShow.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this could prove useful for you, and I will see you next time.